Okay, so what do we understand by parts of speech? Parts of speech means we are going to break this and then we are going to understand parts of speech. Speech means something that we say or the other person says. That is the speech. अब उसके parts होते हैं. Parts means each and every word in a sentence plays a different role. Okay. Okay, as the definition here, what I've written that you all have to copy. Keep your notebooks ready, please. Definition. Words are divided into different kinds or classes according to their use in a sentence, which is called parts of speech. Okay. We use so many words while speaking. In a sentence, there are so many words. Each word plays a different role. According to their roles, they are divided into classes, which we are going to learn. And there are 8 parts of speech. There are total how many parts of speech? 8 parts of speech. You must have heard about them. These are serially the 8 parts of speech that we are going to learn. Noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. Every sentence has not all of these obviously, but some or the other, like some of these parts of speech you will find there definitely. Okay, that is what you are asked in your exams. Pick out the nouns in the sentence, pick out the pronouns in the sentence, and then later what you will get, pick out the nouns and state its kinds, which we will go later. First, we are just going to learn that there are 8 parts of speech, and these are the 8 parts of speech that you need to learn, that noun till interjection. Okay. Now, let's understand the importance of parts of speech. Why do we learn parts of speech? Why do we learn these noun, pronoun, verb, adjective? Okay, why do we learn? What is the role? Because when we understand these parts of speech, it makes it easier, okay, for us to understand how the word functions in meaning as well as grammatically in a sentence. For example, I put a sentence in front of you. There are few complicated words there. Maybe you don't understand, maybe you don't know the meaning of that word, but when you are aware of noun, pronoun, verb, adjective and these 8 parts of speech, you know the roles. Noun ka means, now what do you mean by nouns? Noun, name of a person, place, animal, thing. See, these things I'll go, like I'll teach later, the definition and the kinds and everything. Once you are completely done with all these 8 parts of speech along with the parts, you will see that whenever you are reading a sentence, you can understand the role of a word. Okay, in a sentence, maybe वो word का meaning आपको नहीं पता है, लेकिन आप लोग समझ जाओगे कि वो noun है, कि वो pronoun है, या उसका action क्या है उस sentence में, उसका role क्या है. Okay, that is why it is important to learn
Okay.
parts of speech. Okay, and a single word can be used as different
Yes.
parts of speech depending on the circumstances. That means depending on the situation. For example, I hope you all know noun. We know that noun is a name of a person, place, animal, or thing. And if I talk of verb, verb is an action.
Yes.
कोई भी word जो हम लोग को बताता है कि वो action word है, that means it shows an action, that is verb. I'm going to use a word which can be used as noun also and verb also. For example, dance. Okay, I like dance. Okay, when I say this, when I put this simple sentence in front of you, I like dance. In this sentence, dance, what is dance? Dance is a noun, name of person, place, animal, thing. It is a name of a thing. Okay, dance. Okay, now if I say we will dance tomorrow, okay, if I put this sentence, we will dance tomorrow. In this sentence, what we see, dance is playing the role of an action word. We will do something. What we will do? We will dance, exactly. Right? So the same word I'm using like in both the ways. Once as noun, once as a verb. So this is why it is important to understand minutely each of the parts of speech so that every word can be used. Every word can be used as different kinds of parts of speech. ओके एक ही वर्ड को मैं नाउन, एक ही वर्ड को मैं प्रोनाउन, एडवर्ब इन तरीके से यूज कर सकती हूँ. अंडरस्टूड? एनी कंफ्यूजन टिल हियर?
Ma'am,
यस.
in importance, underline and make. Ma'am, what is written?
Understanding. It is written understanding. Understanding, it makes it easier for us to
Yes.
understand.
No.
Yes, how the word functions in meaning. as well as grammar. You will have to copy these. Okay, give a heading, parts of speech, write the definition, write everything. Arav and Mihika, tell me if any doubt.
Ma'am,
Just a minute, Suti. Arav and Mihika, any doubt? I can't hear you all. You all have muted your device. Hello.
no, ma'am.
Right. Okay. You all are having some connection issues, I feel. If uh, if you all can use the chat system, use that to ask me anything because your voice is glitching. Copy this and inform me.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I'm coming in 1 minute.
So, a very first topic under parts of speech is noun. We know the meaning. Noun, a word used as the name of a person, place, animal, thing, or an idea. I have mentioned this idea separately to understand, to make you all understand the difference. Okay. Otherwise, this idea actually comes under thing only. That is why I've given this note. The word thing actually includes all the objects that we can see, hear, taste, touch, or smell. Okay, that means our five senses can perceive, can understand. That comes under thing. But उसी के अंदर idea भी आता है. That means the certain things that we, few certain things that we cannot understand by our senses. That means we cannot see it, we cannot touch it. Okay, like that. There's some examples like courage, love, bravery, honesty, these things which comes under abstract noun. We know that kinds of nouns, but this also comes under thing or an idea. Okay, to clear the confusion. Okay, now can anybody tell me the kinds of nouns? How many kinds of nouns are there?
Common, proper, common,
Ma'am, I
prop,
can.
collective,
Okay,
collective, yes. Common, proper, collective. Abstract, noun,
yeah,
yes.
and material. Okay, so first we'll understand what is common noun.
Taste.
Okay, first common noun, any general name that is given to that particular set of section, maybe any general name. For example, if I'm talking of boy, I'm not giving any particular name to that boy. I'm generally telling you that there are many boys, but he is a good boy. So that boy is a general name given. So this is common noun. Boy, there are so many boys around. Okay, so this is a common noun, which is common all around. I mean, around us. Okay, now the difference is proper noun. Any particular. Any particular name given to the noun? Now, if I use the same example, giving it a particular name, means here we have one boy, it is Arav, so I'll be using Arav's name. Arav is a good boy. So here, this Arav is the particular name. Okay, so this Arav is a particular noun. That means a proper noun. Any particular name,
Nishan.
mute and copy. Any particular name given to a person, place, animal, thing, or any idea, we call it proper noun. Okay, person we have seen out of, place we can call it Kolkata. City is common noun. See, there are so many cities around. City common होता है. But अगर मैं कोई particular नाम दे दूँ city को, that means if I call it Gorakhpur or if I call it Kolkata, that means that is a proper noun. I'm giving a particular name. Okay. Now, third is collective noun. I'm going to give you a sheet of collective nouns to you all so that you can read at home. Isn't it? Any name given to a group of similar objects, that means that is collective noun. If I say students, students of class 8 are my favorite. So students of class 8, I am mentioning this class word for the number of students, all the group of students of class 8. I'm using this word to mention them as a group. Okay, any word used to mention, any word used to denote the group as one. Okay, it is called collective noun. Mute and copy, don't repeat the words. Okay, now the abstract noun, which I have given an idea in the definition.
Like bunch of keys, herd of deers, they are collective
Yes,
noun, right?
yes. Herd, bunch, all these. Army of soldiers or army of ants, anything. I'll give you a list. Just read it at. You don't have to learn it. Okay. Soldier showed his courage and bravery in the battlefield. So here we can see courage and bravery. These two things we cannot touch. Can we touch bravery? Can we touch courage? We can only think of those things. So anything that we can only think of, that comes under abstract noun. Okay, so in this sentence, abstract noun is courage and bravery. See, these things are very basic. I know you all have learned from, like, in your just yeah, you all have learned already um, in your junior classes, but this is a recapitulation. I'm giving a quick recapitulation because I follow a hierarchy. Okay, these things you will need if by any chance you forget it. Okay, the last comes material noun. So here I am mentioning a particular material, that is wood. Table is made up of wood. Table is made up of what? I'm mentioning a material, wood. Same thing if I use gold, silver, copper, iron, any metal. Okay, that means that comes under material now. I'm mentioning the particular material. Okay, just hold for a second. Okay, tell me if you all have copied till here. See, this pronoun has 8 parts. do we understand by pronoun? Any word, a word used in the place of noun.
Pronoun. A word.
This meeting will end in 8 minutes. Around 8 minutes, I'll be sending a new link for you all to join. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
In the place
Of a noun. Mika and Arav, are you all there?
of
Um,
a noun.
If I say, for example, John is absent because he is ill. Can both of you hear me? Mika,
Send
yeah. Okay. If John is absent because he is ill, that means I'm using a particular name, John. We can easily understand that John is a proper noun because he is ill. See, I don't have to repeat the name again and again to avoid the repetition. We use he, she, they, it, words like these. Okay, in the place of the nouns, these are called pronouns. That is why we define it as a word used in the place of a noun is called a pronoun. Okay, so this is an example. Here we can see that he is a yeah. Okay, now
Ma'am,
let me tell you. Yeah.
I have to underline the pronoun and he.
Yes, yes, yes. You have to. Now this is quite complicated. Why? Because it has 8 kinds of pronoun, and most of the students don't remember all of them. There are 8 kinds of pronoun. The first one is personal. Mika, can you tell me something about personal pronoun?
yes, ma'am. Personal pronoun like if we say John is a good boy, John is hungry. Like we cannot say like that. We have to say John is a good boy. He is hungry. So he, she, they. No, he, she are like personal pronouns because it is
Yes.
telling personally about them. He is
Yeah.
hungry.
Yes.
She is
Okay.
hungry.
Yes. But these person pronouns again has 3 parts: first person, second person, and third person. Isn't it? First person, second person, and third person. If the personal
Yes,
pronoun
ma'am.
has these kinds.
Yes, ma'am. First person,
Yes.
second person.
Who is the first person? The person who is speaking. Suppose I or
Person.
you. Okay, not you exactly. I or we.
The
Basically,
person.
जो बोल रहे होते हैं लोग. I or we. Okay, the person who is speaking. For example,
Who is
just write.
speaking? Is
Siddhi, mute and copy.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. First person, the person who is speaking, I or we. Okay. Under personal pronouns. Okay. This is a sub part. Then there is second person. The person spoken to or the person who is listening. The person who is listening. जो सुन रहा होता है वो second person होता है. That means I am talking to you. Okay. You. You is the second person. Isn't it?
Yes.
And who is the third person? Third person is someone about whom the first and the second person is talking. That means the person talked about. जिसके बारे में बात हो रही है. जिसके बारे में बात हो रही है, that is the third person. That means it can be he, it can be she, it can be it. it can be they, anything. Okay, I can talk about a person, I can talk about an animal, I can talk about a group of people. So all these things comes under third person. So this is the
Ma'am,
category under personal pronoun. Yes.
in third person, what is the difference?
See, first person means जो बात कर रहा है, that means I, or maybe मैं बहुत सारे group के साथ or I am in a group and we together are talking to somebody, so I or we. Okay, that is the first person, the person who is speaking. Second person means the person who is listening, जो सुन रहा है. मैं अगर तुमसे बात कर रही हूँ, that means I am talking to you. And we means हम लोग जब बहुत सारे लोग भी किसी से बात करते हैं, we mention the other person as you only, even if they are in plural. I mean, whether they are in plural or whether they are in singular, we call them you only. The person who is listening, that is the second person. And the third person means about whom the first and the second person is talking. जिसके बारे में first और second person बात कर रहे हैं, उसको बोलते हैं third person. That means I am talking about her, or not exactly her. If I say, suppose I am telling you this sentence, you know, she is really good at mathematics. You know, she is really good at mathematics. That means you is the second person, of course, because I'm talking to you. She is really good, I'm talking about a third person. मैं बोल रही हूँ, आई एम द फर्स्ट पर्सन, आप सुन रहे हो, यू आर द सेकंड पर्सन. मैं जिसके बारे में बात कर रही हूँ, दैट इज द थर्ड पर्सन. ओके, क्लियर? मीका एंड आरफ? ओके.
Yes, ma'am.
Arif, I want to hear something from you.
Yes, ma'am.
Everything
Yes, ma'am.
clear till here? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
If you all have copied till here, tell me, I'll be sending a new link because this link will end in 2 minutes.
Ma'am, done.
All three of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, done.
Okay. So I am sending a new link. Join that.